And on behalf of our director, Michelle McBride, who is unfortunately ill, we would like to present to you our play, Apologies.
Deep conversations or anything. She was kind of into herself. She made me dig for everything. I did at first, but I got so tired of hearing the same old depressing stuff. I started treating her like an adult, you know, giving her options, if that's what you want to do. I didn't feed her cliches. I gave her what I thought she needed. Would have worked for me. I guess we weren't as much alike as I thought. But I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm sad she's gone. And I tried to help, just didn't work out right.
I feel guilty. I don't want to, but I can't help feeling there's something I could have done. You see, I'm the kind of person who ignores the bad and tries to see the bright side of things. When things are at their worst, they can only get better, right? If you give a problem enough time, it'll work itself out. So maybe I wasn't a great listener, but she wasn't exactly a great talker. I haven't decided if I miss her or not. I mean, I do, but I just don't understand it.
You seem perfectly fine, and if there has been a problem.
Something inside of me just keeps asking me why. I wonder if she really hated everyone and everything. I mean, you'd have to kill yourself, wouldn't you? I wonder if she hated me.
By the time I got to the window, they had Mrs. Riley on the stretcher. I could barely see. It was dark out until the light flashed. Then all the faces were red. I watched as they carried her into the back, sealed the doors, and drove quickly away. I stayed at my window staring at the street, the dark night, her empty house, and it was weird, like nothing had happened. It could have been a dream or something. She might be inside sleeping, you know, snuggled in her heavy blankets, all the lights out. But then I heard the siren start a few blocks away. I just listened as it got farther and farther, softer and softer. That's how I'm going to do it, at night while everybody's asleep. No speeches, no cannons, no fights of angels leading me on my way, not even a siren. Just that flashing my light so they can see me. If anyone's watching. Last night, the hospital came for Mrs. Riley.
Jesus, the poor woman, was she all right?
I talked to someone outside and they didn't know.
Was it a stroke?
I haven't heard.
She was always complaining.
I hardly spoke to her. Pray for breakfast, dear.
Do you think she knew?
Mrs. Riley? It's hard to say.
Good
You're half
morning.
dressed. All right, sit down. I swear if they keep up like this.
What are you studying?
The textbook for another exam.
Fascinating. While you're studying, you might want to have a look at this.
What is it?
A pamphlet I had from my days with the Boy Scout.
Canoeing?
Yes, I had these terrible visions of you on the Allegheny River heading right into the rapids in the Monomoy.
Well, this isn't a pleasure trip. We're just looking at the oil fields.
I know, but I thought it might come with me.
Thanks, you're sweet.
You can always count on the Boy Scouts.
Do you want some coffee? Nothing.
I'll have a little more, not much.
You know I'm not going to make it by the end of the semester. I'm going to kill myself by then.
Did you hear about Miss Riley here?
Why do you say that? Your father asked you a question.
Stepfather, honey, don't rush.
Why are you going to kill yourself?
You're not arguing.
All this work. They should warn a person first. Especially someone like your mother who hasn't been to school in ages.
It was your choice.
It was a good choice. It's the pace I question. It can't be good for anybody.
You better be careful, you'll wind up like Miss Riley.
I feel like that.
Did you hear about her, dear?
Who?
Mrs. Rowley, the old lady next door?
Saw the ending.
Last night? What time was that?
They woke me up.
No wonder you look so tired. You probably didn't get any sleep last night.
What time did the end doing?
I don't know, it's late.
Where are you going?
To get dressed.
Aren't you going to eat anything?
I'll fix you the world's greatest
I'm
omelet.
not hungry.
At least drink your juice.
I'm not thirsty.
Honey, you're getting too thin.
No, I'm not.
Then watch your time. It's getting late. What is wrong with her?
I'm telling you, she doesn't talk to me.
Don't be silly.
I'm not being silly, I can sense it.
Well, maybe you guys communicate. But we do too, and not so much lately.
I don't understand it. She just doesn't want to talk to me.
You're going to be late.
Sure. What does she ask about?
Her father? She was much too young. She hardly knew. Listen, if I don't get going, I'm going to be late for my first class. Can you put anything in the sink for me? Thanks.
Are you reading what I read today? I have to run. I'm wrong with clock. I can't run. Since our school can't wait. We have lunch. Honey, you know today's my bad day. I go to that stupid seminar. I go straight from 8 to 10. So I run to all the test, seriously. I know we figure out. I can't have to run. Bye-bye.
She's still working hard these days. Shall I drive you?
No, I don't be late.
It's all right. We can talk. I wouldn't mind.
I gotta go. Love you, Mr.
See you later.
Dear Mom, I'm sorry I've been acting strange.